Alright. Aloha and welcome to Fit Kids Friday. My name is Jamie. I'm a personal trainer and I'm also a facilitator at Kids Hurt to Hawaii, and I would love to invite you to join me in my workout today. First, make sure that you have some water nearby so that you can stay hydrated while we're exercising. It's very important. Also, make sure that you have a nice clear area to work out in. Pick up any toys or anything that might be on the floor that could cause you to trip or fall or potentially injure yourself. We want to make sure that we are exercising in a nice, safe environment. For today, there is one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, and that is that you can turn basically anything into a challenge with your family or whoever you're working out with. You can assign a judge, and whoever wins can maybe choose what meal the family will have for dinner that night, or maybe pick a movie for the family to watch together. Maybe the winner gets to stay up 15 minutes past their bedtime. Is just a way to get kids to enjoy physical activity, which is important. The recommended amount of time for physical activity is 60 minutes a day. So I'm going to show you how you can turn some of these exercises into challenges. And first, we're going to begin by warming up. We'll start with some jumping jacks. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're not going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do jump rope. We're going to jump rope. Okay? All right. So we're just warming up and getting our body prepared to exercise. You can hop on one foot and like switch to the other. You can crisscross. Anything that makes it more fun for you. Getting our heart rate up a little bit. All right, next we're going to skip. And skipping in place. If you have a larger area, like a big living room, you can skip around the room, skip around the house. Try to get some air here. Just getting the blood circulating. All right, so the first exercise that we're going to do is a plank. Now, we're only going to hold our plank for like 40 seconds, but to turn this into a challenge, you can see who can hold the plank the longest. So we're going to get into plank position. We're going to do a low plank, so make sure that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. And we're going to kick our legs back and go. You want to make sure that your bottom's not too high up or too far down. You want a nice straight back. Squeeze everything, especially your core. And hold this position. Make sure to breathe. Awesome job. Keep holding. All right. And our time's up. So our next exercise, I'm going to move this mat out of my way. We're going to hopscotch. So if you're outside, obviously you can use sidewalk chalk to draw out your hopscotch. Inside, you can even use tape to outline boxes to hop in. So if you want to turn this into a challenge, you can see who can hop the longest without stepping outside the box. But we're just going to hop in place. For now, you're going to want to start on one foot, and then hop on two, and then hop on your other foot, and back down. And we're going to alternate each side. Ready? And go. And this is a great coordination activity for kids as we're trying to coordinate between your left and right feet. Make sure you bring those knees up high and breathe. Awesome. All right. Next, we're going to do a roll up to toe touch. Roll up to toe touch. So we're going to lay on our back. Okay. Lie all the way down. And we're going to point our feet towards the sky, arms over our head, and we're going to use our core muscles to come up and touch our toes, and then roll back down. So we're going to do this for a minute, and to make it a challenge, you can count and see who can do the most toe touches in 1 minute. All right, so 1 minute, starting now. 1, 2, 3. Really engage your core muscles as you're coming up. And you don't want to go down too slowly either. You want to use your core muscles to help you come back down. I lost count. All right, keep going. I'm sliding off my mat over here. All right, 1 minute. How many did you get? All right, make sure you grab some water, stay hydrated. All right, so next up we have frog hops, and I love frog hops because they really get you moving in a big plane of motion. You're using your lower body and moving your upper body. It really gets your heart rate up. So we're gonna do frog hops, and if you wanna turn this into a challenge, you can see maybe who can jump the highest, okay? I'm gonna use my mat. All right, so we are going to squat down, touch the floor, and then jump up high, okay? We do that for 40 seconds, and go. Jump off the balls of your toes as high as you can go, and then reach up towards the sky. Reach up really high. You want to see who can jump the highest. Keep going. forget to breathe. And done. Awesome. That one really gets your heart racing. All right, so next we have jumping jacks. All right, and jumping jacks is just a classic. All kids love doing jumping jacks. It's also another great exercise to practice coordination. So 40 seconds of jumping jacks. You're gonna start straight as a pencil, then out like a butterfly. Make sure that you stay on the balls of your feet, kind of like on your tiptoes a little. And then you get your arms up high in the sky. And breathe. And keep going. And done. Grab a drink of water. Oh, fantastic job, guys. All right, next we have the Superman pose. So we're gonna meet our mat and we're gonna be laying down on our stomach. All right, so I'm on my stomach. I have my legs straight out behind me and my arms in front of me. And we're going to, at the same time, we're going to lift our legs and lift up our arms. And then we're going to come back down and we're going to come up again. Come back down and fly like Superman. Okay. We've got 40 seconds, starting now. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So you're really going to need to squeeze your bottom to get your legs up. And don't forget to breathe. I'm realizing now that I could probably do with a bigger space here. Last one, and down. Fantastic job, guys. Okay. All right, next up, we're gonna do some balancing. And I really think that balancing is a great activity for kids and adults as well. It's also an awesome way to bring in some of these challenges because you can make it as simple as who's able to hold their balance the longest. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to start with balancing on one leg. Okay. For 40 seconds, we're going to balance on one leg. And go. All right. So I've got my balance, and if you want to make this a little more challenging, you can add any kind of arm motion. That's going to make it more challenging. You can do arm circles with one hand or both hands. Try and hold your balance, keeping your core tight. Awesome, we're switch legs. Okay, we're on our opposite leg now. And it's very common for people to have better balance on one side than the other. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can even move your legs around, do some front kicks, anything to make it more fun. All right, just a few seconds left here. All right, and I think we're done. I forgot to start my timer. I'm pretty sure that was 40 seconds. Okay. Okay, next we're gonna do some crab walks. Hi, Donna. Good morning. Next, we're going to do some crab walks. And I don't have a lot of space here. I'm going to work on setting up maybe a different area in the house so that I can have more space to do these Fit Kids Fridays with you. So I don't have a lot of space right now, but I'll show you how you can turn the crab walk into a really fun challenge to do with the kids and the family. So we're going to get on our bottom. We're going to put our hands on either side of us, and we're going to lift our bottom up. Okay, so we're only touching our feet and hands with the floor, and then we're going to walk forward. We're going to take some steps forward, and then we're going to go backwards. Okay, and if you have a larger area, try and go from like wall to wall or room to room and see and have a race. Who can get from one side of the room to the other the fastest, okay? But since I don't have a lot of room, I'm just gonna go backwards and forwards a couple of times with you for 40 seconds. Okay. All right, let's get into position. And go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you can see how you can turn that into a race. The kids will love it, I promise. All right, so that's it for our workout. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a cool down. We're just gonna stretch a little bit. So stand with your feet apart, and we're just gonna bend over and reach our hands out, and we're just gonna hang out here. Just gonna get a stretch in our legs and in our lower back. And we can swing from side to side. Just really slowly, really relaxed, not forcing anything. Take some big breaths. Awesome job today, guys. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'd love to hear your feedback and your ideas so that I can incorporate them into future Fit Kids Fridays. I would love to hear if you've come up with other challenge exercises that you've done with the family. Happy Halloween, and if you're going trick-or-treating, stay safe. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.